What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk more about Star Wars. Currently, Star Wars is in a complete and total disaster. From a foundational standpoint, it's just cracking beneath us. And if anybody is still trying to defend where Star Wars is at under Disney right now, you're either not paying attention or you just don't want to know the truth. But it is bad right now. Now, a lot of this has been exposed with what has happened recently with Bob Iger's, reveal that George Lucas felt betrayed by what Disney has done. And I don't really understand what Bob Iger was thinking when he decided to put this in his book. It really comes off as someone that is lacking self-awareness on a major level. But then you look at it and go, what about the people that are surrounding Bob Iger? How did they not get to Bob and go, this is not a good idea, especially the timing of everything. Galaxy's Edge is a complete disaster. Star Wars toys aren't selling. There's hardly any toys on the shelf. The Rise of Skywalker is coming out in a few months. This is really not a good look for us. Plus, we've got Disney Plus launching in just a couple of months, and we are relying heavily upon Star Wars to get us to that point. Now, Disney is a machine. They are a mega machine. They are a monopoly at this point. So, from one aspect, maybe it doesn't matter as much as I think it does, but I think it does because, from a fundamental standpoint, Star Wars is dying from within, and that is the fan base, the fans that have kept it alive for all of these years, the hardcore fans, the ones that are truly dedicated to it, are hurt badly. And when something is hurt badly, and then you add insult to injury by adding the George Lucas news that George Lucas felt betrayed, it's just a terrible decision. Now, a lot of people have asked me if I saw Jeremy John's video. I didn't see it at the time I was doing the live stream. I did watch his live stream. I've watched it, or I did watch the video after the live stream, and I've watched it multiple times. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, I think that Jeremy John's video, where I'm looking at it now, George Lucas felt betrayed by Disney Star Wars, my thoughts. It has 434,000 views right now. In my opinion, that is the most important video that we have heard in maybe since the Fandom Menace was created. And I'm not saying Jeremy Johns is saying he's Fandom Menace. I'm just saying that video is exactly what the Fandom Menace represents and stands for. And this includes my videos and everybody else that I know. Jeremy Johns' video, in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, is the most important video that has ever been uploaded to YouTube in terms of what's going on with Disney Star Wars, because he was honest. He was willing to own the fact that he got roped into it just like I did. He was willing to take complete ownership in what happened, acknowledge some of the missteps that he had, and still just finally come to a realization of where we're at with Star Wars. It's a very, very powerful video, very emotional, and a very, very raw video, and it made me respect him so much after watching this video, man. It was really, really good. And if you have not seen that video, I recommend you go watch that video right now. And it is why Jeremy Johns is the most respected reviewer we have by far, in my opinion. And that's no disrespect to any other reviewers. I just believe that Jeremy, he carries a lot. There's a reason why people respect him. There's a reason why he has the channel he has. And I would ask you to go over there, check it out, share the video, and give him your thoughts in the comments section, because it was incredible. And I think what's going on is so many people are coming to the same position, just taking different paths to get there. You know, there's some people that were against Disney Star Wars from the beginning, even before The Force Awakens. There were some people after The Force Awakens. Not a whole lot, but there were some people that were against it from the beginning. And credit to those people. I was someone that was completely all in after The Force Awakens. You couldn't have found a bigger, more supportive Disney Star Wars fan than me. There was nobody that was more supportive of them. I loved everything they were doing. I bought the toys. I ate all of it up because I believed in the storytelling process. And I've talked about this time and time again. And eventually, I started seeing some things that were bothering me, but I wasn't willing to acknowledge those things because I was like, no, Jeremy, you are a prequel defender. You are a Star Wars fan. You have always stood up for Star Wars. There's no way that there's these problems that you're seeing, yada, yada, yada. And then eventually we get to The Last Jedi, and it still even took me time after The Last Jedi to figure it out, because I was struggling. And then there's other people that came to that realization immediately after The Last Jedi. There's other people that it took them till Solo. Some people are now seeing it because of Bob Iger's book. And it doesn't matter how you got here. It doesn't matter. It just matters that we're all getting to the same place. And sometimes you have to take different paths to get there. But we are all on the same page. Disney has ruined Star Wars. There was the EU people that were against Disney the moment that announcement was made, that they were, getting rid of the EU and putting it into Legends. And some of those people are now on the Geeks and Gamers team, and I'm very proud to share a platform with them. You know, there's just so many different stories, and there's so many different paths, and no path is better or worse than the other. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how big my platform has gotten because of The Last Jedi and the going after Disney. None of that matters. What matters is that we all see the same thing, and it doesn't matter how we got here. And that's what needs to be understood. I am really getting tired of hearing, oh, well, this person's just jumping on the bandwagon. That's literally going to happen no matter what. I am a sports fan. There is no possible way that you will not have bandwagon fans when things start getting momentum. It's just part of it, all right? But it's really kind of easy to see if somebody's genuine or not, and it doesn't take a long time to figure that out. You can really pinpoint someone, you can test them out, and you can look at them and see if they're genuine. Yes, there's gonna be people that are capitalizing, and there's gonna be people that are trying to manipulate, and I understand that. But we have to accept that that's just part of life, and it's not really worth getting caught up on. But generally speaking, there are so many prominent voices that loved Star Wars, that wanted to believe that Star Wars was in a good place, that got caught up by the nostalgia. It happened to me, it happened to Jeremy Johns, it happened to a lot of you that are watching this video, and that's okay. And we have to understand that that's okay, because if you're not going to accept that that's okay, then you're going to have problems on top of problems. It's okay that you fell for it. I did it, you did it, and other people have done it. It's part of being a fan. It's part of wanting to believe that this is not the train wreck that we were starting to see unfold right in front of us. It is okay. It is part of it. But Star Wars is the most important thing that's ever been created in the entertainment industry. It means more than just a movie. It's not just a movie with space wizards. It's not. No matter how many times these people that don't follow Star Wars try to claim that it's a space wizard movie for kids, no matter how many times they try to dismiss us, no matter how many times they try to talk down to us, no matter how many times they try to label us this or that, at the end of the day, we know why we're here, we know why we feel the way we feel, and we're not going to let anybody with any level of nonsense try and knock us off of our path. Now, what you're seeing right now from the people that have been defending Disney Star Wars for so long, you're seeing them go into desperation mode. You're seeing them block a lot of people that they've never even interacted with just because they're trying to blanket everybody and brand everybody with this stupid terminology that they are getting in desperation mode, and they're having to throw it on everybody. It's ridiculous. But you're seeing them. I have seen a very, very, very heated uprise in the attacks on the Fandom Menace, Geeks and Gamers, myself, and other people connected to me. I've started to see that these things are ramping up after the information that George Lucas was betrayed, or at least felt betrayed, by Disney Star Wars. I have seen these people go into complete desperation mode, and they are ramping up their attacks. So you need to understand that they're coming. They're not going to stop because they are desperate. What happens when something is at the end of the road? They become desperate. And at that point, all the rules go out. Well, we're already dealing with people that have had no problem calling us racist and sexist and misogynistic and man babies and intimidated by this and that and the other. They don't have a problem throwing out fake labels. They don't have a problem lying and creating a fake narrative. That's nothing that bothers them. So now they're at a desperation point, and of course they're going to just say even worse things. And they're going to try to mobilize. But the problem is their numbers are falling. They are shrinking rapidly because so many people are seeing the reality of the situation for what it is. So, moving forward, I just want to say thank you to everybody that has continued to support Geeks and Gamers, continue to support the Fandom Menace, continue to support other content creators part of the Fandom Menace, like Anna That Star Wars Girl, Jesse Milestone, World Class Bullshitters, all the people that are involved, Mauler, you know, Drunk 3PO, Ryan, Gary from Nerdrotic. There's so many names that I could list, and I'm not trying to, you know, forget any names, but there's just so many unbelievable content creators, and the reason those names were prominent is because I just got off a live stream with them, and it's just been great, man. So thank you all to everybody that supported me, supported Geeks and Gamers, and supported all the content creators. Go watch Jeremy John's video. It is truly incredible. It is truly a special video, and I hope that this video hits 1 million views for him because he deserves it, and it really is great. So that's it. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much. Should I do it? Thank you very much for checking out this video. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.